He turned my favorite song into a love letter I could feel. I stood barefoot against a nightclub speaker, eyes closed, letting the music pulse through my bones, because that was the only way I'd ever known how to listen. People danced, shouted, spilled drinks around me, but I was still. I wasn't there for the chaos. I was there to feel the music the only way I could. He found me there. I opened my eyes and saw him watching me from a few feet away, a drink in hand, curiosity etched across his face. He walked over, leaned in, and instead of shouting, pulled out his phone and typed, "You good?" Most people avoid the speakers. I smiled and typed back, "I'm deaf. This is how I feel the music." His eyebrows rose. Then he typed again, "What are you listening for?" I thought about it. Then I typed, "The stuff I can feel. Bass, drums, but I've always wanted to really hear piano, or strings. They don't hit hard enough to reach me." He nodded slowly, something thoughtful lighting up in his eyes. We talked the rest of the night, switching between notes on our phones and my broken lip reading. He introduced himself as Leo, a musician, mostly self-taught, guitar, piano, composing. He surprised me by knowing an amazing amount of sign language. He learned signing from his cousin who was born deaf, as he never wanted him to feel left out. The more he shared, the more I felt pulled in, not just because he understood music, but because he wanted to understand me. Over the next few weeks, we kept in touch. He'd send me videos of songs he was working on and ask if I could feel anything in them. I'd tell him what hit and what didn't. One night, he asked me what song I'd give anything to hear just once. "Claire de Lune," I typed, "but it's too soft. I can't feel it." Not really. After that, something changed. He started disappearing more often. Texts slowed. His eyes looked tired when we FaceTimed. He brushed it off as gigs and practice. But something in my chest tightened. Was he losing interest? Was I too different? Too much work? I tried not to spiral, but late at night those thoughts pressed loud in the quiet. Then one day, he picked me up in his truck and told me to wear something comfortable. No more hints. Just trust me. He took me to a small music studio. The floor was layered with smooth wood panels. In the center stood a grand piano. Around the base, I noticed something strange. Tactile transducers embedded beneath the platform. I didn't say anything, just watched. He led me barefoot to the center of the room, then took my hands and signed, "Close your eyes. Just feel." And then he played Claire de Lune. But this time, I felt it. Every delicate note. The rise and fall like soft waves against my skin. Each tone throbbed gently through the floor, into my legs, up my spine. The melody I'd only dreamed of knowing wrapped itself around me like silk. I placed my hand on the edge of the piano and felt it vibrate in harmony with my heartbeat. I opened my eyes and saw him still playing, eyes shut, lost in it. For a moment, I forgot I couldn't hear. I just existed inside something beautiful. When he finished, I was crying. I didn't even try to hide it. He walked over, hands trembling slightly, and signed, "I had to find a way for you to hear it." That night after we went home, I told him the truth. I wasn't born deaf. It came after a traumatic childhood accident, the sound of glass shattering, screaming, then the hospital. It wasn't just my hearing that disappeared that day. It was the feeling of being understood. My mom used to play me Claire de Lune before that day, and it was my favorite. I used to avoid music because it reminded me of what I lost. But now, with him, it reminded me of what I still had. Tonight, I signed, "You gave it back to me." He kissed my hands, held me. We didn't need words. Because love, like music, doesn't need to be heard to be felt. It just needs someone who cares enough to play it loud enough for your soul to listen.